Greetings. I did a little bit of off-camera mining, you could say, and I now have, here, let me pull it up, right here, the entire island. I literally carved out a part of an amplified world for the island. And it is almost 5 million blocks, so watch me destroy my computer. First, I'm going to get rid of all this because I want to place it here. Also, that looks very, very satisfying. Look at those shapes. That's cool. Let's get rid of it. Get out of here. Because I want to place the island at 0, 0. So then even when my computer inevitably crashes when I'm placing this island, then something, I don't know. And it's at 0, 0, and I don't have to move it. Alright, let's... Alright, now we've cut most of it out. Let's limit the selection further. And then limit it further. Here, I can go mine the rest of this. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Eli. Good morning, CMBVR. Let's finish getting rid of this. And that's our backup, but I already have multiple blueprints of the Skyland. So what I did was, remember how I ended off last stream, if you guys watched that. For those of you who are watching that, watch that. I was trying to figure out, wait, how do I cut this island out? Because the mold wasn't thick enough. So like when I'd select something, corners would touch. So like even though I'm just trying to select this block, it's touching this, which selects the entire thing. And so that was going the entire way around the mold. So I had to thicken it, and I ended up using water. And then converting, like, I let water pour, like, I flipped the thing upside down, and then I converted the water to whatchamacallit. I converted the water to red concrete. So, yeah. And then that made the mold thick enough, and then I was able to make the cutout, which I'm about to place. I just have to get rid of all these extra blocks, and then I'm going to place the mold, or not the mold, sorry, the full island. Alright, this is definitely gonna crash my game, so be prepared. Ready, go. Wait, how did that not crash my game? What? This is 5 million blocks. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, let's place this. It's only 5 million blocks. Oh, it's placing it. That's gonna probably crash my computer. Not my computer, but my game. How did that not crash my game? What? Alright, there's the entire island. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so as you can see, this is like an authentic, like this is literally pulled from Minecraft. I just happened to carve it out. So there's like random stuff in here. There's, yeah, which is what I want. I can work with this. I also didn't mind having this because I want one of these. This looks solid. I'm definitely gonna modify it a bit. I'm not a fan of the sculk being this high, so I may actually just delete that. One thing that I am gonna alter is the deep slate section. Obviously, this is not going to suffice. This is not enough deep slate. I'm not going to be able to put an ancient city in here. So I'm going to raise the deep slate up to here. So let's go all the way up here. / position 1. I mean, it's going to look a little janky because I'm not converting all the ores. Well, I'll probably convert all the ores to deep slate. And then position 2. And then let's replace stone deep. Let's do stone and granite deep slate. Oops, there goes all the gravel. I did not think about that. Oops. Right. Big oopsie. 4070 is carrying right now for real. Wait, why did this whole thing not get selected? Here, let's position 2 again. Let's do that again. Oh, I see. I need to go farther. This isn't making sense. Okay, now that's the full length. What is that? That's there. All right. Okay. Now let's replace diorite with dirt and diorite with tough. Oops. And then let us replace redstone ore with, what is it called? Deep slate redstone ore. And then replace lapis ore with deep slate lapis ore. Replace iron ore with deep slate iron ore. How do you only have 6 viewers? I don't know. It's a little less this time. I mean, it's kind of decreasing each stream because this is getting a little repetitive, but once I start working on the actual biomes, I think the viewers will increase. But welcome everyone who is here. And let's replace gold ore with deep slate gold ore. And then finally replace, lapis ore with deep slate lapis ore. Did I already do that? No, I didn't. No, I did. Diamond ore with deep slate diamond ore. Because I'm kind of... Wait, I did that already. Alright. I'm just trying to extend this deep slate section so that it encompasses more. Because I made this section taller, since this is where sea level is, right here. So this is like the normal size of the Minecraft world. I went way bigger. I went 100 blocks bigger. Yeah. Exactly 100 blocks bigger. So, because obviously with the Sky Island you need a lot of space, so. And let's replace diorite, andesite with deep slate. Gravel I think can stay gravel because I'm pretty sure gravel exists down here. I do love this. This actually looks pretty cool. It's almost like rotted away part of the Sky Island. Like that. I like that. Oh, and the good part about copying this is like the Skulk Shriekers are actually usable, although I can use a debug stick to accomplish the same thing, so it's not anything crazy. Gravel kind of fell out of here, so let's do this. The fun part about the whole concept is the scarcity. Because if you need gravel, you're quite limited. Actually, never mind. You can go into the nether. I forgot. Replace copper ore with deep slate copper ore. What else? Oh, coal ore. Coal ore. Deep slate, coal ore. Just making sure there's nothing else. I wish all the gravel didn't fall, but can't all have what we want, can we? There. I don't really know if this is the right terraforming, but whatever, that'll do. This doesn't need to be perfect. This looks a little ugly with all these gravel patches not conforming because the gravel fell. Because any holes, I feel like, should make sense. There. I don't think there's that many left to do, so I'm gonna go around and, yeah, fix this. I mean, I would have liked for the gravel to stay because then there's like a challenge in obtaining the gravel if you wanted this gravel. I mean, you can just go in the nether and there's gravel in the nether. So it's not like anything game changing to have to like strategize about how you're going to grab this gravel, but it still would have been cool. I mean, there's the gravel down here is still here, so let's see, do we need to pull this any farther? Nope. This build is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be really fun when I'm starting to actually put everything together and then like make it all look fancy, make it all feel cohesive. Looking forward to it. But I have to get through this beginning stage of actually setting everything up so then I can. Not that this isn't not fun, but it's definitely, it'll be more enjoyable in the later stages. Alright. I think that's most everything. I mean, well, there's 2 more patches. Alright. And Axiom really is a lifesaver for this specific project, especially. It's just absurd, like, how difficult this project would be without Axiom. Because getting the cutout would not be fun. What's up, Oscar? You said something, but then it just got deleted. I did not read it in time. Must have, I don't know. YouTube's automatic moderation, perhaps. Speaking of moderation, I haven't seen Yeet Master in a while. He hasn't been doing the thing. If you build a little house, what do you mean? I will sub. I will be building mini village houses, so didn't seem like a bad message. Maybe it contained something that had a word that is banned from YouTube. Yeah, I mean, we'll build village houses. It won't be today, but stick around for that. That's part of the fun part of the series. Okay, this is meant to be here, because this is actually like part of a cave, as you can see with the skulk. So I'm not going to fill all that in. I just need to fill in a little bit. Isolated tough block, we can get rid of that. Obviously, I'm going to make this blend. Just give me a second. Just finishing doing this. Alright. So now, as I said, we are going to make this blend. Like, this is a very abrupt border or whatever. Abrupt difference thing. A bob jig. I don't know. It's big. I will sub. Awesome. Thank you, Oscar. Alright. Let's go a little farther out. Okay. Yes, that is quite a W, Oscar. Subbing is a W. Here we go. So if I go 4 up, then this is exactly what... Because I like to go by 4s when I'm transitioning the overworld to the... Sorry, not overworld. Transitioning from stone to deep slate, I like to have like a 4 block transition, I suppose. If that makes any sense. It doesn't. I know it doesn't, but it makes sense to me, so. You'll see in a second what I mean if you're confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here we go. Alright, so slash replace stone, 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 stone. Well, we can do 3 stones. No, wait, I'm doing this wrong. Deep slate. I'm supposed to do this. Here we go. Replace stone with stone, 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 deep slate. Alright, now second here, and now second here, and then now second here. That might have been... that works. Here, actually, let's do it a little more. Again. Yeah, that's better. That's a better transition. I should have only done 4 stones. Or even 3, now I think about it. Yeah. Because the thing is... a shrinking percentage... Because it I don't know, it's hard to explain. There we go. Alright, so that looks decent. Got a solid transition between the deep slate and the stone. I like the shape of this island. It's shaped better than the other one that I accidentally deleted. Let's get rid of that lava because that doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of this too, because that doesn't make sense. Let's convert all of this to dirt, packed ice, snow, stone. Wait. Snow block. Actually, I don't want to replace all the dirt. Why is this not converting? This is a snow block. Oh, that's powdered snow. Oh, There we go. That's not stone. Got more of these bits. I'm not really sure what to do with this for the time being. I mean, in the world that I copied this from, this is literally like on the top of a mountain. So this is, a lot of this is like outside, if you know what I mean. I don't really want all this snow. Here, let's replace near 200 snow block, powdered snow, and then packed ice stone. Oh, wait, no, I did it right. Okay, because if I didn't put a space, if I did this would ruin a lot of the build, a lot of it. I mean, I could undo it, assuming the game didn't crash, which it might, because 200 is radius is a lot of space. Let's convert that. This doesn't make sense. Delete that. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't really make sense. But we can do a little bit of that. We can make it make sense. Anything else that I feel like I need to clean up? This looks cool, but I don't know. Should I leave it? I mean, I want the skulk to be down here. I mean, I can handle that in the next episode. This isn't even part of this episode. Oh, it's up the super bows. Later on, you could add a mine shaft coming out of the side of the island with a waterfall or something. Bro, both of those things are in my plans. So, your wish will be granted. Because I have like an ocean that I want to build, and then like it'll flow down a waterfall that will like go down the side like here. And then on the other side, coming out of the Badlands type thing, I want like a mine shaft that hangs. Obviously, I'd use oak, but you know, just for the sake of demonstration, I'd have like a mine shaft that hangs out the side, just so it looks cool. You know, I'm not gonna build all of it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it is gonna look pretty awesome when it's done. It's gonna look very, very custom. I'm just basically setting up the canvas. That's what I'm doing at this present moment. Let's okay. To resume recording, let's select this, and then let's turn it to stone, because I'm fancy like that. Wait, that's not right. Oh, that's why that didn't work. The reason why I got rid of the grass is because I want to be able to place things on itself, or on each other, I guess, if that makes. I need to place things on things. I don't know how to explain it. So like if I'm trying to like build up a mountain here, and I'm placing a bunch of stone, then you just have a bunch of awkward like grass and stone right beneath it. Which here I'm going to see what I can do. If I start painting here, then I'll probably get rid of the grass. I'll probably turn it all to stone. But, yeah. Because what happens is, like, when I paint in the overworld and there's just a bunch of grass everywhere, and then I start putting stone down, then I'm like, okay, this isn't really a survival... Like, this isn't, like, a map quality. Because I think you saw during Doomsday, I think the one dude that I got to do the terraforming for my base, he... I don't know, let's select this. Replace dirt. It was a little sloppy in that regard. So then when I was like mining, if you noticed, like I had those little strips of stone in the midst of like the dirt, and it didn't make sense. It wasn't natural Minecraft. Welcome P11. Hello person, who are you? I am Ninja from Fortnite. I don't know this streamer. That's crazy, P11. Welcome to the stream. It's funny. I've been going through the Doomsday footage because I've been working on the Doomsday movie for a while, and in the beginning you were leaking my coordinates, and I didn't. I mean, obviously now it's just funny because of the fact that you end up. There's like on Doomsday, we basically have a showdown in the bunker, and so the fact that you were the one who leaked my coordinates right at the start, it's kind of funny, because then I can almost introduce you right at the beginning, even though it's not really like, I won't be like character introduction P11. It would just be, bro, someone leaked my coordinates, and then you can see that you're in chat, and it's just funny. Hoplite trapping is the best. I think we were talking about it in my Discord server, and I think Hoplite will die. I mean, I think it'll have like a semi-decent player count for a long time, but I mean, like that game will inevitably die. I mean, most everything inevitably dies, but whatever. Okay, I should probably refocus on what I'm doing. I mean, it died, but it got revived. Huh. What's up, XH9ZZ? Did you play all night? No. No. Not by any means. Alright, so I fixed this divider. Gonna be just like UHC. Yeah. What is this? This is an island. Drawing. Also drawing. Wait. It's on the document. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Here we go. I have to see the document to see what's all this. Alright, so island outline, ores/block distribution, Geode. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So I think I actually do have to clean up all this episode, because the next episode I'm focusing on actually like placing stuff underground. So unfortunately the deep dark has to be below the deep slate level for this specific map. So I'm going to go around. Actually, do I even need to go around and do stuff? Let me just run one simple command. Position 1. / position 2. And then let's replace skulk. It's interesting how many people don't know how to spell skulk. Like in almost every video I've seen of someone typing it out, people always type it out wrong. There's the skulk vein. Skulk, Vein, Skulk, Shrieker, Skulk, Catalyst, Skulk, Sensor. I think that's all of it. And then that's just all gonna, I'm just gonna turn it all to stone. Yeah, there it is. Wait, how did that not... Why did that not turn this into stone? What? I must have not selected the entire thing. Position 1. It can be pretty tricky to know if I'm actually far enough. Okay, I'm far enough now. Far enough now. Position 2. Now let's convert again and actually replace everything. 750 blocks. Alright. As I said, even though it looked cool, it doesn't fit what I'm trying to accomplish at this moment in time, so... Let's actually replace this with tough, because this was supposed to all be tough. Let's just patch it up and ignore it. That's too isolated. Anything else that needs so-called cleaning up? This is also meant to be tough. I got all the skulk. I mean, it can be cool to have this grass underground. I don't... I guess maybe because it has some light and it has some oxygen from this being a floating island, that this makes it possible. So even though it's more of like me overlooking something, I guess it can be island lore. Like Hypixel, but then has monthly updates. It looks like a waffle? What? What are you talking about? How does this look like a waffle? How long have you been building this? Well, I just pasted in the island. What I did was I made a mold. This. I like built out things and then I used a bunch of commands and Axiom tools to create this. Which is hollow, by the way. And so then I placed it, and then I selected the entire island that I cut out from an amplified overworld spot. The reason I needed to go amplified is because this is 100 blocks taller than a usual Minecraft Underground. I wish the Minecraft Underground was this tall. And I wish it had more things in it. I'm not going to say anything more on that, because maybe something in the future that addresses that. Anyways, this is, yeah, things exist. I cut it out. Now I'm just modifying it before I start building, like customizing the island. So you did so bad on the first Doomsday. Sorry to hear that. When do you think there will be a trailer for the Doomsday vid? I don't know. I mean, I might do a trailer. I mean, that's an idea. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I'll probably definitely make shorts promoting it, like a short form, and then upload it on all the platforms. Maybe. What's tough used in survival mode again? It's honestly, I don't think it has a purpose, but it just happens to be naturally occurring in the deep slate area, and so that's why I put it there and left it there. Is there anything left to make this like make sense? This is a cave. Interesting. Imagine, I mean, I guess the danger kind of changes when you're in a cave and you're trying to avoid falling into the void. That's definitely different from normal Minecraft. How's your day going? It's good. Thank you for asking, Mr. Brickster. Oh, yeah. How are your guys' day doing? Also, any idea when the video will be done? Dude, I'm hoping to get the first draft done within the next month and a half. Yeah, I've been working on the plan for a while. I haven't been able to focus a lot on it because obviously I need short-term things like cash and setting up a certain company and working on other projects. So, and then also school, which is a big commitment because I'm actually trying to learn. I'm spending hours a day actually reading the textbooks, which I normally don't do, but I'm like, you know what? If I have a year and a half left of school, and I'm paying a lot of money for this, even though it's not for like a degree. I mean, it's kind of for a degree, but also like I'm not using the degree for a job because it's more for fun. I'm like, I should probably actually like learn within the time I have left of school. Yes, W learning. I just have a lot going on, and so I can't devote all my time to Doomsday, the Doomsday movie. So right now I'm in the process of going through the streams and writing things down. Writing what happened. Yes. Because I have to be able to like weave together the story and kind of conceptualize it and be like, well, this happens at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. And so this project is just one of the things in the meantime just that I want to work on because it's fun and because I know it will do well and I need money. Because I'm still in the hole from Doomsday, and when I say in the hole, I mean like I owe my parents money. Still a decent amount, even though I have I've closed the gap a lot because they have been gracious enough to allow me to overspend on the project. And once, hopefully, the Doomsday movie makes it all worth it. If it doesn't, I mean, I'll just take the loss and just, make the money back. So yeah, but I mean, I at the very least, even if it doesn't do super well, I know I've said this a lot, like it was a great learning experience. It's gonna be an awesome movie regardless. Like just having that existing, then yeah. Anyways, so let's get back. I'll get back to what's on hand. So I finished the ore and block distribution. If you notice, there is no geode in here, which is an issue because one of the things I want included is a geode. I want 2 geodes. Yeah, let's do 2 geodes. So let's resume recording. I'm going to create an event marker. Even though I've literally never intentionally made an event marker. But I realize that's actually smart to do right here. So let us... I swear I'm so goofy. Okay. Alright, let's paste this over here. I didn't mean to actually place it. Stupid. I just want it. Okay. I think this has a geode in it, so I'm literally doing all this. I'm pasting a million blocks just so I can extract a geode. Let's pull this out so then I can place it. Why is it that sometimes it fully places a build instead of just places like the blueprint for it? But then other times it places the blueprint. It's so confusing. Why does Axiom do that? Maybe it's because I'm holding it down. So like if I tap it really quick. Oh. Maybe it's like super sensitive. Alright, here we go. Here is a natural overworld. Bro, I was trying to like do this and then like basically shape it into this, but like as you can see, I needed something much larger because the thing that was bigger crashed everything. So I will buy VIP on prior MC if the nether roof gets enabled. Unfortunately, we will never enable the nether roof. Because the thing is, it is an unintended feature in Minecraft, and the only reason Mojang doesn't patch it is because people would get mad. And people want to play how they intend. However, with Prior MC is we're going to craft a very specific play experience that I think will be the most fun. So because otherwise, if we're just offering what Minecraft offers as like vanilla Minecraft, then it's like, okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to go into my plan with Prior MC, but it's going to be pretty awesome. Like, it's going to involve this whole system that everything revolves around. It's basically like one core game mode that everything, all the mini games contributes to and revolves around. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be awesome, but I'm not going to talk about it. So, W money. That's an interesting thing to say. Okay, let's extract the geodes and then delete this entire thing because I don't need this whole thing. I just need the geodes. So let's box select. Let's start from like here. I don't know. Let's move it out. I mean, I can shrink it more, but for the time being, I'm just going to do that. And then I can delete this whole thing. Command X, move it out. There we go. Wait, why did I have the replay off? And now let's select this whole island thingy, whatever this is, and delete it. And now we have these. So I can magic select. I mean, I suppose I can just try to delete, like, you know, all the stone, delete all the deep slate. I mean, this isn't like a super efficient way to do this, but actually, what I should do here, let's actually undo all of that. Here's why. Wait, why? Okay, whatever. The thing is, I want the air contained in here because it's very specific how this generates, and I want this to be an... whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so let's fill this in. Because I want to make a mold. And then let's shrink this a little. Let's replace with air. If the movie pops like multiple mil views, like firstly, you'll be rich because that's a ton of money, and second, you're going to be famous. Well, I'm hoping, my goal is for Doomsday to get at least 30 million views. I know that's very, very lofty. I am fully aware of that. But I think it definitely has potential for it. And the reason is because I've been studying like how to absolutely maximize views, and like and where else are you going to find a video about like taking on like doing a 1v, I mean, I'm going to call it one me versus 1,000 players just because that was the original intention, and that's kind of core to the story. And obviously I want to, even though it's a little clickbaity, and I don't like being, the thing is, I'm not being dishonest because the whole point is it's me. I mean, I did face about 1,000 players over the course of the video, so it's not completely dishonest. I mean, but my main point is the point of the is not me actually facing 1,000 players, but about me trying to face 1,000 players. And so it kind of gives it away if I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get 1,000 players, and then you look at the title and it's like me versus 250 or 300 players, and it's like, okay, you didn't end up getting 1,000 players. Who cares? So I don't know. Maybe whatever. So let's replace tough gravel, deep slate, diamond ore, air. I don't know. Replace andesite, air. Anyways, but yeah, just by studying other videos, I'm like, well, how do I take this to 30 million views? And I'm gonna talk with people who like know how to do that. So, because I have the contacts of some specific high-level creators that that know how to do that. Position 1. Wait, no, let's do this. Let's just any block it. How much money would you make from like 2 million views? Honestly, if it's like 5,000 or 4,000 per million views, I mean, it really depends on your niche. It depends on the time, depends on the advertisements you get, how many advertisements. Here, let's put a geode like right like here. And then let's get rid of the light blue concrete, and then boom, we have a geode. Literally just easy as that. Anyways, so I could make, for like 2 million views, it would be like 10k. P11's right about that. Let's grab this thing. Let's delete this. Just all these clusters of blocks. Yeah, if I get like 30 million views, like I'm really hoping, then I would profit. That is like the goal, is 30 million views, which is absurd. And I've only gotten that with a short before. Even on TikTok, like my highest viewed video is like 29 million views. So short form is easier to get views. So, but the thing is, if you think about it, Doomsday was a crazy event. And if I really make the movie good and then do the packaging insanely well, then I think it, you know, it can do that number. So I don't know. It's like, you know, shoot for the moon, aim among the stars. You know, I know I just butchered that, but I like to butcher sayings intentionally. I did not mean to make this spill out. Oops. Oopsies. Alright. And then what I want to do with this one is I want to put it at the edge. Because I guess, should I do 3 geodes? No, let's just do 2. Because I have other stuff to put underground. This doesn't work super well. Should I just have it protrude? No. I don't know. What I think I may do is just make it kind of custom. So I think I'm gonna... No, I have any block selected. Let's do block. talk to Mr. Beast, lol. Let's just say I will be talking to someone who is good friends with Mr. Beast. Let's see. Let's catch up on chat. I had an idea for a trailer. Well, the thing is, before I read that, I actually have a way that I'm going to make money, more money than just the ad revenue. And I'm not gonna say. I mean, your first thought is, oh, sponsorship. But let's just say sponsorship from my own company. So, because it was gonna be this other one, but then I'm like now working on my own. So. That's all I'm going to say. Cool Dog made a shrine with signs that it would be an ominous type of trailer. Could be. Yeah, I remember. Or I remember that shrine. Shoot for the stars always. Yes. You miss 100% of the... Now I'm just getting motivational comments. Well... yeah, Yeah. Every opportunity is one, and if you don't take it, you won't take the right one. That one could use a little bit of work. But yeah, you can see I do tend to take my ideas and go a little crazy with them, which can be bad. Like within the case of Doomsday, I did way overspend. Although that typically happens with big projects, like there's always a bunch of issues and then you have to fix them, or you want to do something better, and then you always overspend on every project. Like that just happens to be the case, at least if you want to do it right and it's not something you have done before. Let's see. I mean, I did the Geode, so I could just call that a day. Like the Geode is done. I mean, let's open it up a little more. I want it to be like visible. But yeah, I'm because I'm like, I spent over 30K on this Doomsday series. I'm like, I'm not gonna rush through making it. I'm going to put as much care into the movie as possible. So I'm just gonna make it as crazy as I can, as high quality as I can, and really emphasize like the weight of what happened and kind of do it justice in a way. Yeah, I know, lol, you're just crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. Yeah, I felt bad after watching the second Doomsday after you died. I felt that defeat. Well, that's what I want. That's what I want to, yeah, 30K is wild. Yeah, the prize was less than a third of it. It's because there were other prizes, and then there was a lot of staff, and then also, like, the hardware, and then production of a lot of the video stuff, which I scrapped all the video stuff, even though it cost me a lot, because I'm like, I didn't like the videos. I mean, server is expensive. Yeah. Oh, the bot works. Let's go. For once. And RIP the vids. Well, the thing is, it did save me money in the fact that I did scrap them, because otherwise I would have had to pay more, a lot more, for videos that probably wouldn't have done well, because I realized, like, it's not really content. Like, just each day of progress. Like, if it's not live, if it's not actively keeping people up with the series, it's not really content to me, because I'm just stretching out like each day, and it's not really, and I'm not doing the context of each episode justice, and I'm like, I don't even like working on these videos, so I'm like, let's just work on the movie and just move on to other projects. Because if I think about it, like, it only makes sense if I'm thinking about the sunk cost fallacy, if I'm like falling victim to that, because I'm like, well, I've already done so much, let's just finish it, right? But I mean, if I worked on other projects, I'd just make more money. Like this series, like, will probably do pretty well, and I'll probably make a decent bit of money, which is just so I can fund other projects and also live. I always forget that I need money to live and to not have to make money elsewhere. Anyways, the live streams did pretty well. Yeah, they did. I was getting burned out with the videos 100%. What are you building? I'm building a floating island. Yes, you just joined. I'm sorry, 50x gaming, or 50x50 gaming. That's your name. Let's delete all of this. This should be on any, so I can delete the geodes. Right, what was the last thing? I did the geodes. All right, now I'm gonna do the fun part. Which is red concrete time. So I'm building the ultimate sky island, 50x50 gaming. Now with the red concrete, I'm gonna mark out where all the structures are, where all the biomes are. That's gonna look cool when it's done. And then, of course, within the next parts, I'm just gonna be filling in everything that I mark out. So you're crazy because of the drawing? What do you mean? Oh wait, I should probably keep this up with me so then I can. I mean, it's not a particularly good drawing. It's just, I just drew lines and then like random things to, whatever. I mean, one actual drawing / painting that I'm proud of is, this behind me. I drew and painted Minas Tirith. I had to like sketch out like every single building, and from my reference image, it didn't go that much into detail, so I had to like make up a lot of the buildings myself and just infer like, oh, these buildings look this way, then these other buildings probably look like this. That was difficult. I mean, I painted it really poorly because my drawing skills were better than my painting skills, and so it was kind of lopsided, but yeah. Talk about. Oh, you're gonna go down some waffles. Be back in a little while. All right, have fun with your waffles. Just finish your studies tomorrow. You have an exam. Wish you luck. All right. I wish you luck on your exam. Anyways, let's figure out where is north. And let's also delete this whole thing over here because I don't need this anymore. Bye. All right, that's gone. You are my one and only Sky Island. Let's make sure that this is at 0, 0. It doesn't really matter, but that would be nice if it was at, yep, 0, 0. Nice, nice. This actually looks kind of trippy. Look, from the bottom. Let's do this. That looks trippy. What? That looks like, you know, one of those, like, 360 cameras. That's what it looks like. You're gonna go chill in your base on Prior MC. Do that. Was here yesterday. How did you manage to fix it? Right. So, oh, if you were at the end of the stream, I summarized this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again. So what happened was, since I was trying to mold out, like, I found a place to cut out like a part of the world, which I've modified this a lot, but I had to cut out a section of an amplified world with a mold, as you can see. Like, this is shaped to the mold of what I literally just deleted. The mold didn't work because blocks were connected like this all the way around. So when I try to select, it's like any block, like this selects everything else. Wait, why is this not? Let me demonstrate. Bro, what? Why is that selecting one block? What? Why is that? All right, let's use calcite. So it's like when I try. This is literally proving me wrong. Here, let's use stone. Here we go. I don't know what was going on there. Anyways, so I was trying to just select, say like just select this island, but then it would leak here into the surrounding area. So what I did was, you'll see in the video, I did like a water cast and then turned the water into red concrete, and then it thickened the cast slightly enough. So make the lowest coordinate 0, 0. Oh, make the lowest coordinate bedrock. That would actually be pretty funny. Let's actually do that. That's actually a funny idea. One bedrock block. There we go. Do your parents just have 20K to lend you? No, the thing is I had most of the money myself. They didn't lend me that much money, no. I already had most of the money for the series. I just had to have a little extra. And the thing is, I earned back most of what I need to pay him back. I still have expenses, and it keeps that gap. So, don't understand a lot, but it sounds smart. You'll see in the video. I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense there. All right. So, which way is north? That's my question. So, let's see. I would like for this to be north because it would make sense for the dripstone cave to be here, since I want mountains here, because I want northern mountains. This works as the jungle right here. I mean, I can mend this, but this would be about like whatever. This would be the dark oak. This would be like the tall what is it called? What? Tall birch. And then this would be an ocean. This would be the plains and village. My timer just went off. This would be desert and badlands, and then acacia. Over here would be, or this would be swamp. This will be spruce / snowy. And then, of course, there's blendings between them. So, obviously, and then there's, like, mini things. Like, there's a water temple, mini mushroom island, desert temple, jungle temple, raid posts, all this stuff. Yeah. And then mini woodland mansion, all this stuff. You can't find your trident. That sucks. RIP. Alright. So let's start marking this out right here. And then this is going to be ice spikes, but it's going to be on a ridge. And then there's going to be a waterfall. That's the ridge type thing. And then as far as here, light blue concrete will be like, where's the snowy area? So I want to because that's gonna be the ridge. This is gonna be the mountains. I'll make it look cleaner soon. Your imagination is crazy. Thank you. I mean, it's just a matter of I just got a bunch of I just put together like, oh, what biomes would make sense where, and just drew it out. That's it. Because I mean, I'm looking at a drawing that I made, so I don't know if it's really imagination, but I mean my imagination is pretty vivid, which is very helpful for projects, which I am very appreciative of. Alright, so the mountains kind of extend pretty far. And then it actually kind of like comes out like here. No, that's way too soon. Are you on a hack client? No, this is Axiom. Or is the flying vanilla? This is Axiom. Like this, not stuff that you can do elsewhere. Yeah. And then I can increase my speed to like 999. Like this is a little unnecessary, but you know, it's funny. But yeah, this is useful for moving around. I mean, I suppose this is more necessary if I'm like operating at a macro level and I'm just like painting, I'm sculpting. You know, I can move around really quickly. But if I'm trying to be like, here, let's place a block. Here, once you start walking, then it gets rid of it. But it's like, oh, let's place a block here. Oh, oops. Oh. How do I continue this line? Here, what if I tried to actually operate like this? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Anyways. Alright, so the mountains extend like here. Or let's actually start it a little earlier since they are mountains, they're gonna have a decent footprint, so let's I want them to curve actually a little this way. Bro's the next Flash, for real. That would be nice if I could run fast in real life. I mean, I'm sure if I trained, I'd be able to get there. I used to be fast when I ran track. But then a lot of feet knee issues. But resolved those with specific kinds of training and barefoot shoes and that kind of stuff. Alright. And then since these are mountains, they're gonna extend like this. Let's extend a little farther. Alright, mountains. And then this actually curves this way. So let's start the curve a little sooner, so it's less abrupt. Can you show the drawing on screen? Sure. Here you go. I don't know if it's in focus. I can't even see what's being shown. Here, I can kind of reference. There's a tiny version of me on the top right of my screen, so I think that worked. Alright, and then the mountains extend to here. That's where they cut off. That's the mountains. Because the thing is, the point of the mountains are to establish like the rain shadow or whatever it's called, where you can have the snow, you can have the desert. Because when I was creating another map, it's for a completely unrelated project that is definitely going to finish years from now. Should I show the maps? I spent a lot of money on this, and we worked on it for a while. I mean, the calligrapher worked on it. But I have genuine maps of this certain fictitious place for a specific Minecraft movie. I know, I work on a lot of projects. Yeah, there's no this isn't going to take years, but the project that I'm referencing is going to take years and be very, very expensive. And that's part of why I need money. I need money so I can spend it on projects. So I can throw lots of money at massive projects. It's only 7 people anyway. All right. Well, the reason why I was thinking about maybe not showing it is just because I don't know. I don't know if I should. Because if I show the shape of the map, then it's like... Then it kind of shows... kind of reveals something about the story, which not because I'm like I don't want to reveal the story right now, is because I don't know if I want to show the map really ever, unless if like after someone has seen the movie, because then it's like, oh well, that kind of explains kind of the symbolism, you know. Show you in DM. Well, the thing is, if I show it at all, then I mean, here, you know, whatever. Who cares? Bro, this dude is crazy. This is one of them. This is the black and white version. This is the colored version. And this is the coffee stained version. I haven't showed it before, but this is all for a project. I'm like, for this movie, I'm like, why? Or I'm like, before I write out the actions of the character and where the character goes, I should probably have a map of the actual world. So, you promise you won't tell anyone? Good. Good. And other people won't. But that's why I commissioned that from this dude. I like went on a calligraphy website. I'm like, can anyone help me with this map? I ended up getting a commission. So, and I worked on the script a bit for the movie last night. It's always fun to work on. It's such a fun project, and it's gonna be so awesome. But of course, it sucks that it's gonna take years, probably, before we can get it done. You're gonna be a character? No, there's literally gonna be like 3 characters, because one of the themes of the movie is isolation. So the whole point is like, this dude is basically like stranded in a way. So yeah, I mean, you're a character in the Doomsday movie, so. Which, you know, it's nothing to bat an eye at. Make you a cow. There's not going to be any animals either, other than like the 3rd character, which is an animal. It's literally just going to be Steve, another character that I can't say, and then I guess I can say like there's going to be a dog character. So. Yeah. Unless if we decided to just scrap Steve and just make Steve P11. Only 12 people saw the map, so it kind of stayed a secret. Good. You're the dog. What the dog doing? Sure, you can be the dog. And we won't texture it any differently. We'll just say this is secretly P11. You should make a nether portal on this island that leads to the ultimate nether island. Yeah, someone mentioned that before. The thing is, I don't know how to pull it off. I mean, if someone tells me how to do it, then like that would be awesome. But that, like, that would be crazy. It's just I don't know how to pull that off. I mean, what I could do is make that a later project where I complete this, I release it, and then I'm like, here, I'm actually going to, like, here's a map pack. So then, like, it fully integrates with another. Actually, I should ask Trixie Blocks, because he did the Ultimate Survival World, and I can ask him, like, because I remember in the Ultimate Survival World, he had, like, the ultimate, like nether, too, and end. Wait, how did he do that? Oh, but it was, like, he went to the end, and he didn't, like, put a different world file in there. Wait, how do you make a custom nether? I don't know. That's stuff I'd have to figure out. I'm not going to do that right now. But that I do want to do that. I do want to do, like, a mini nether island, end island. Although, well, this is an ultimate sky island, and the end is already an island, so I don't know. I probably wouldn't be doing much to the end, because I did do the custom end already, and that did pretty well in terms of views. But that was like, that wasn't me trying to make a good end. That was just me trying to make a cool, like, prior MC end. Like, that wasn't like a general kind of end, you know? Anyways, what am I doing? So this is going to be like a ridge slash whatever. This is mountain range. Here, I'm kind of just babbling on about a lot of different things. But I suppose that's commentary, right? I don't know. It's almost like people think I do this for a living. I mean, I suppose I do, but I don't stream for a living. I make short videos for a living. Soon, long videos. Once Doomsday... Well, actually, I have a couple videos that I want to do before Doomsday. Alright, I want this to curve a little this way because I actually have a, here, honestly, I think the island is a perfect size, like, perfect, because I've been, like, kind of thinking about, like, how do I want to fit all the biomes. I want each biome to feel, like, slightly substantial, at least, instead of, like, you're getting from one to the other. Like, you still feel immersed while it being like, oh, this is Minecraft on mini scale, you know? Anyways. I didn't really put my points together well. Sounds like someone's blasting something from speakers. But how do you live off shorts? Like, it's not that the good money wise, right? I'm not really sure what you're saying, but oh, and sorry, I forgot to answer your question. 50x50 gaming is, do you watch anime? No. I mean, of course, I like when I was younger, I saw Beyblade and stuff, but no, I don't watch anything, to be honest. I just work. And I've said that on previous streams, and then I'm like, I don't want it to sound like I'm like, oh, poor me, because obviously it's my choice. I wouldn't have it any other way. I like just grinding. I like working on stuff that I'm passionate about. Like, this is not a bad situation for me by any means. Let's see. This actually extends a little farther than I planned. This extends a lot farther than I planned. But that could actually work. Because that kind of eats up into a space that doesn't... that's not really important, so... But yeah, what I was saying is, like, it's my choice to spend all my time on what I do, so... and I like what I do, so, yeah. Anyways, be a cool side project. Yeah. Yeah, doing the Ultimate Nether Island would be awesome. Let's see. Okay, so how do you live off of shorts? That's not good money, right? Well, here's the thing. I upload on a lot of different platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Fresh Cut, which you probably haven't heard of, and let's see, and Twitter. But Twitter, I have literally not gained a single organic follower from my videos on Twitter. It was more of an experiment, like, oh, can you grow with videos from like 0 to whatever? No. The answer is no. You have to have an existing following, and then maybe you can grow from video. I don't know. But I don't have a following on my Prayer Gaming Twitter. Anyways. Just like says 10 cents per 1K views on a short is good. Yeah, so I get around 10 cents per 1K views, maybe slightly over that sometimes, maybe like 15 cents per 1K views. And it's pretty paltry, unless on a good month, I can get like 3,000 if I'm pulling in at least like, what's a good amount of views? So I'm pulling, that's like 30 million. So some months, if my shorts are popping off, then I can get like 3,000. I think the most I've gotten was like 4,000 a month from shorts. And I mean, a chunk of that, or some of that, is like when it converts to long form. So you get 10 cents per 1K on your Roblox shorts and 250 per 1K on long form. 250 for long form. That's actually that's not that much actually. Yeah. So the thing is, a lot of my income actually has historically been from TikTok, whether it be their creator fund or their creativity program, which that's been a good source of income for me. But my videos I haven't really been uploading since I've been in that program, so I've actually barely taken advantage of it. Imagine if I was getting like my old views. If I was getting like the views I used to get on TikTok, then I would have like a crap ton of money. But I don't really upload right now that much because I'm making a very concerted effort to upload more, even though I'm stretched by having so many other things going on in my life at the moment. But also, Snapchat has paid me a little bit, but it was literally, they were like randomly like, oh, let's give you $1,000. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, okay. Well, the thing is, I only have made decent money from YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, and Snapchat's only on that list because they randomly gave me like $1,000, and I'm like, I'll take it. They haven't paid me more since, even though like I consistently get a lot of views on that platform. Sometimes it's been my like second highest performing platform for a while in terms of just chugging along in views. So YouTube right now is winning because I don't know, it's just passively growing even though I'm barely uploading. Because the thing is, when one video does well, it will pull up other videos, which is interesting. You can't live off shorts; they're inevitable, or they're inedible. That's funny, Darsh W. Your builds reminds me a lot of what my brother used to build. He would always make crazy designs with caves, something you'd see in fairy tales. That's cool. Yeah, I like the medieval / fantasy type builds. As you can see, I tend to gravitate towards them. Move the emerald ore inside the mountain mold. Oh yeah, I suppose like the mountains should have... I didn't think about that. Maybe I can like take a chunk out of this island and use it for the mountain. I don't know. I forgot about the whole ore situation with the mountains. That's annoying. Whatever. So, anyways, to kind of summarize, I haven't made that much money from shorts. I mean, because I've gotten like close to, I think, 1 billion views total with short form all across the platforms, which is absurd and mind blowing, by the way. Which is, I don't know, it's humbling to say the least. But like even then, I've made not that much money from making. Like I've saved almost all the money, and then I spent all of it on Doomsday because I was trying to go big with a series that I thought would pop off immediately, which it didn't, but I think the movie will pop off. Anyways, short form, you can't make that much money. So the main thing that people always talk about is starting a company, and so that's what I'm doing. Because I mean, I already have, I guess, technically 2 companies, but one of them being Prior Gaming, but like it's not something that the other one is not something that I promote with Prior Gaming. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm working on a company with someone else that would be directly promoting to my Prior Gaming audience, which I don't know. I should probably work on this while I'm rambling on, because I mean the reason I'm talking about this is because it's stuff that interests me. It's here. So if I'm let's let's actually like get stuff done while I'm rambling. Anyways, so the problem with the inherent problem with getting money from advertisers is it's like trying to drink water out of like a spout that's only dropping like tiny drips. Like the solution is, make more videos, get more views, just try to get as many views as possible. But then you end up on this like hamster wheel of getting views. And it's inefficient because the advertisers are like, YouTube takes a cut, and then the advertisers are basically doing cold advertising. Like they have no connection to your audience. And so, like, their conversion rate is definitely not super high, and they're obviously trying to make a profit. So it's not like you're getting 100% of the profits, not by any means, not even close. So, and then also not everyone's being shown ads, all this stuff. A lot of people have ad blockers. There are so many reasons why you're just getting trickle down income if you're just relying on like AdSense. Which AdSense is a great program. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. It's kind of what's built the creator economy. But it doesn't work long term. It's not a perfect solution. Okay, so this is essentially like 2 biomes. There's like 1 biome nested in the desert biome. There's like the Badlands, because I feel like that kind of combines well. Anyways, let's work on the fall waterfall. So I want a waterfall right here. Let's fill this in. Here, I'm over here, speaking to the camera. Anyways, so the solution people always talk about in videos about like the creator economy is like you have to have your own company, because the thing is you have built an audience. Like you're gonna have more sway with your audience than say like a company that, like, say if you do a sponsorship, which is a big source of income for creators. Like they're not gonna the reason why sponsors want to work with creators instead of just advertising is because the creators have sway with their audience. But then even then, like, you're reaping so much fewer of the rewards than the sponsor, because the sponsor is getting not just some direct sales, but also like publicity, and they get the here, I think this is the right amount. Maybe a little bit. Maybe shrink it back. Should the ocean? Because the ocean, I wanted to feed into the ocean. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to keep rambling on. So the solution is always like, if you want to make content sustainable and you don't want to be stuck in the hamster wheel of making content, then the solution is have your own company, have your own products, or have an additional company. Don't rely purely on advertisers, sponsorships, all that stuff. So anyways, I'm kind of, that's like a whole spiel, and it's, yeah. This river is too wide. If I'm making Minecraft on a mini scale, I wouldn't have a normal size river. So YouTube is kind of platforms. What do you mean? The series on YouTube Shorts. What happened? What series? Oh, what are you talking about? Like you live with your parents still, or cause like house expensive, lol. I do live with my parents, cause I just turned 20, and they said they're not gonna kick me out. I mean, they're not gonna kick me out until I'm done with my college classes, cause that's generally like, obviously it's more of an American thing to be like, oh, immediately leave your family, go somewhere, be independent. It's in other countries, more collectivistic, like Eastern countries. That's not really how it works. Which I'm not saying one way is better than the other, but because I'm doing college classes, they're like, you can stay here, and then I want to be able to like invest in a house before like pretty soon, like probably in like a little over a year, in like a year and 2 months, I'm gonna try to live on my own. So, or not live with my parents. You saw an X-ray mod pack on Minecraft Edition, Minecraft Pocket Edition Marketplace? That's crazy. You should include a mine shaft inside the island, and a pool or two of lava. Those are all things in the plan. Don't you worry. But thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, YouTube is the king of platforms. I'd agree with that statement, because still it's like, I'm starting to think of it as my home base now. Even though TikTok was always my home base, that's where I started, and I only branched off to YouTube because I'm like, wait, shorts are a thing, and they were doing well. So I made that shorts channel, that blew up, and then I stopped uploading on that one, and then I started uploading here, and then this channel blew up. Because luckily, like my kind of content, the content I make, just it happens to work really well on YouTube. So I don't know. But yeah, YouTube it's generally people's home base. Here, let's. So in that sense, I do agree. YouTube is kind of like the king of platforms. Okay, so red concrete. I want it to. So this is like the ocean. I want it to overlap with the snowy area, so then we can get a very specific biome. Because I'm trying to include like almost all the biomes, because I went through a list and I'm like, how do I make this all work in one island? But yeah, with YouTube, honestly, I think the main thing that sets YouTube apart is the support. TikTok, I've complained about TikTok support before, but like it's abhorrent. It's horrible. I can't reach anyone anymore. Previously, I had like my own dude who I'm like, oh, yo, like someone deleted all my videos, which happened. My account got hacked. Well, no, every single one of my social media accounts got hacked because I tried to pirate an editing software. Yes, I know it's embarrassing, but previously I tried to pirate an editing software that I should have just paid for, and so I got a virus on my computer. Yeah, it was devastating. All my videos got deleted on TikTok from for like 2 years worth of videos, and so after a bit of like nagging the TikTok team, like they restored them. I mean, they never restored the likes, so the likes are like strangely just off. But who cares? I don't really care that the like count or my page is off. I just cared about having my videos back. Because I was thinking about like, okay, bro, I'm literally just moving to YouTube. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing TikTok anymore. They're not paying. I'm just gonna go full in on YouTube. But then they restored my videos. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll continue short form because I have an audience here. Whatever. But I've had a lot of issues since then, like them taking away my live streaming key, and I reach out to them literally like 5-6 times at different like email addresses and stuff that I had, just no response. I'm like, this is literally there's official support team email, no response. I'm like, thanks TikTok, you suck. Anyways, yes, I am, and this isn't even slander because it's just I'm just saying what my experience was. So yeah, TikTok support garbage, absolute garbage. I like some of what they've been doing. I love the creativity program. It's really helped me like fund things. It's like my main source of income, but then also there's also a lot of issues. I don't know. Okay, I think let's do this. Yeah, so I'm done rambling about TikTok again. So I mean, parents are like, you gotta be in school or work to stay here. Well, the thing is, well, work is not enough because. Oh, your parents. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I was like, no, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. But no, you're talking about yours. That's chill. That's definitely the move. Cause yeah, you don't want your kid just like not doing anything and just being at home till they're 30. That would be a nightmare. Sometimes you gotta push the baby bird out of the nest, you know. I mean, I'm no parent, but yeah. All right, this is the ocean, an actual decent size. This is gonna be like the Mushroom Island about here. Kind of weird that only 2 more years till you're 18. Dude, I know it's crazy how you just age. Is the end portal inside the island or is it separate? It will be inside the island. I probably shouldn't reveal where, but also like, I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy to find. So, and then also I'm literally gonna show it in the video. So should I just say where it is? It's gonna be under the mountain. I just think that's where it makes most sense, because then it can be more difficult to reach it since you have to mine through a mountain. More difficult to find it. I don't know, it just seems cooler to have a stronghold in a mountain. Alright, so this is an ocean. That's swamp. That's also partly swamp, but then it transitions into spruce. This is non-snowy spruce. This is snowy spruce. This is tall snowy spruce. Ice spikes, mountains. Here, let's go over here because I actually want the mountain range to kind of go over here. Gotta go. See ya. Age is crazy. Dude, I'm telling you. Alright, see ya, P11. You gotta go. Sleep. Have an exam tomorrow. Bye. Alright, see ya, 50x Gaming. There goes all my viewers. Now we have just Darsh W, which Darsh W, you're the only viewer I need. The thing is with YouTube, it will always have a place because businesses and advertisers, it's a legitimately useful video. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to replace YouTube, although TikTok is trying to replace it. Let's see. There we go. I mean, does this work for the mountain range? That's the question. Because if this is... Wait, that's the... Wait, this doesn't work, because this is the mountain range. But then that's... But then this is the... I'm so confused. Alright. Oh. I love this tool. This bulldozer tool. Because it's genuinely instant mining. Insta mining in Minecraft has a limit, whereas this is genuinely instant. I'd like to see, what is it called? Tool assisted speedrun using that tool. That'd be cool. Here, so here's what I want to do. I want to make this ledge thing a little farther. That's better. And then I want the mountains to kind of here, I want to curve it more like this. Okay. That's cool. As for the mountains, I'm thinking, do I want to curve it more? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, what I want to do is I want to curve it more inward here, but then like curve it back in, and then kind of have like a sharper kind of turn. Feels like you're a VIP for real. You are a VIP. You're the Darsh W. Alright. I can cut this off since I have new boundaries. And then this is where the ledge kind of levels off. This is mountain, this is plateau kind of. This is, sorry, this is gonna get deleted. And this is where the ice spikes will be contained within the snowy section. All right. This is beach. I mean, this is like, yeah, the beach expands the farther down you go. And then when you get to about this point, it's wider. Perfect indent. And then beach ends. Here, let's actually end it sooner because I want there to be like stone things here. This is the beach. This is the line. There we go. All right. Now let's cut off this. And I've already streamed for 45 minutes over what I planned to. But it's been a fun stream. I've rambled on about things that are interesting to me and relevant to me. So, it's always enjoyable to go on about monetization for videos or for content. Oh, I didn't finish that rant about, not that rant, that ramble about the problem with advertising. But just for you, Darsh W, I will finish what I was trying to say. But the whole concept of why having your own company is so smart and helps you escape the rat race is you upload less and make more. You can focus more on quality because if you have higher quality, you have more conversions. Instead of just focusing on views, you're focusing on influence, and just really just making good videos. And then you're making 100%, or well, other than overhead, you're making all the money from the sales. You're gonna get more sales because you have more connection with your audience, and so many other things. It's just having your own company and promoting your own stuff, like Mr. Beast having Feastables. Like obviously that's what took him to the next level, instead of just being limited by how many views he's having. He's basically got an infinite money glitch, and now he can like spend it on videos, which then feeds the cycle. So so that's how I plan to overtake Mr. Beast, is with my own company. Just kidding. I don't plan to overtake Mr. Beast in subscribers or views. Only influence. Many years from now. I know I am maybe too ambitious for my own good. I'm ambitious, but then I make Minecraft videos. But it's all for a purpose, I suppose. All right, so this is going to be the divide between the desert and the plains. So I want the divide to be acacia. Let's see. Should I cut this? Should I move this in? I mean, if I'm looking at it from here, there's not a ton of space for the jungle and all this stuff. Yeah, this should curve in sooner, much sooner. Like here. Yeah, because people who buy Feastables will always watch Mr. Beast, and people who watch Mr. Beast will always buy Feastables. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I mean, because they're buying from him, I think you're right. Like, they're building that connection to him. And when you do things for someone, you actually, I mean, in a way, like, I mean, they're still buying the chocolate because, you know, they want to eat chocolate. But when you do something for someone, or you feel like you're supporting someone, you actually tend to like that person more and value that person more, which is an interesting psychology thing. So if you want someone to like you, ask them many favors. Yes, even though I am majoring in theology right now in college, I'm also minoring in psychology, so that's something, well, I mean, I've heard that before in a psychology class in high school, but I don't know, it's top of mind because I was just hearing about it in the textbook that I was reading like last week. And also I've seen it in videos, and yeah, it's very common knowledge, but I don't know. What's up, Sorthy? Welcome. so I think this is enough space to encapsulate the whole acacia area. Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't want the acacia area to be that big, so like... Like this actually I think just works well. And it allows room for the jungle that'll be next to it. Yes, you're not the only one. Darsh W has a fellow viewer to enjoy prior gaming content with. Okay. I'm filling in all this even though it doesn't matter because it looks nicer. This outline is actually looking pretty similar to my outline in my sketch. Alright, so this is a divider, kind of separating the desert from the other, like, more arid... Wait, is arid the lack of precipitation? Or... Yeah, no, that's the lack of precipitation. So other more less arid areas? Higher precipitation areas? Yeah. Because the, like, jungle right next to a desert wouldn't make that much sense. Even though, I mean, in Africa there are areas that... But, I mean, it makes sense to... I feel like there's at least some level of a transition area. So, yeah. Alright, so that's mountains, ocean, beach, all this stuff, plateau, ice spikes, desert, badlands, acacia. I mean, I should probably also mark out the structures, kind of. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind where the structures go, so maybe I won't mark out the structures. Oh, right. I forgot. Mushroom Island. Mini Mushroom Island goes about here. Yes, it is going to be truly mini. Nice. Actually, maybe a little lower. No. There's funny. I like it there. Because I'm going to have, like... Yeah, I'm going to have, like, rocks, like, spikes, and then a ship. Like, a ruined ship. What is it called? It's called... Because I have... Shipwreck. That's what it's called. Alright, plains... Let's mark out the jungle and stuff first before because I suppose the plains is just the remaining area that isn't filled in by other things. So, let's go with jungle. And then let's start... well, I want this to be like cherry trees. The jungle actually has a pretty large space to breathe. Pretty good space, yeah. Let's do it like this. Wait. I mean, I want a bit of a transitional area. Let's go further down. Doesn't need to be that big. Which color mushroom will you use? You're talking about like if I shear it? I mean the naturally occurring ones. Wait, no, that's you turn into a regular cow. Bro, stop. There. Mycelium. I mean, there's only one color mycelium if that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about mushroom? Like a brown or red mushroom? I mean, maybe we can do like mini versions of both. Like one mini brown Oh, if you strike them with lightning, they turn brown. Well, let's just assume players can strike them with lightning on their own. So let's just, I'll leave them as red. Because, yeah, I remember there's a brown mushroom. I just couldn't remember. I wonder why striking with lightning turns them brown. Because that's definitely like a lore. That definitely has lore implications. And I'm trying to figure out lore for another project. I have so many things I want to work on. Because I like the creative aspect of stuff. And things just speak to me. Alright. Jungle doesn't need to be insanely big. I'm like I'm giving it like too much size. So this should be better. Yeah, this should work. And then I can curve this. And here we go. So many leaks, yes. It is I. Welcome, Charlie. It is I live. Yes. I suppose that's the jungle. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this shape for some reason. Just so it feels more curved in. Maybe do this. Maybe something like that. Just so it feels like it kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that seems better. Among Us. So, and then this is going to be like cherry tree, like our cherry blossom area. I think it'd be nice to have that. I mean, I don't think it needs that big of an area. It was actually an afterthought because I kind of forgot they existed. But, you know, they can have a decently large area. So I can place a few of them. The forests get like a decent chunk of the world because there's just a lot of different forests in Minecraft. The plains is the center. Let's continue the plains. The plains can continue here. This is the plains area. I mean, it's also going to have a flower biome within it, so... So I could mark that out. Do I want to mark out the flower biome? I can mark out the flower biome. Who cares? Whatever. We can do it like a kind of like a dotted kind of way, because just to illustrate that it's not like a different biome. It's just like an additional section to an existing biome. There. All right. Looks nicer that way. There we go. Alright, so that's the flower-ish area. And then this is going to be village houses, I presume, and then probably a ruined portal about here, maybe a ravine. Occasional trees. This is the cherry blossom area. It even has the eye of an Among Us character. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said sus. Well, I didn't say sus, I said Among Us, but that's, yeah. Sus. All these shapes are sus. I don't know. It'd take me back to 3 years ago. 2 years ago. When was Among Us popular? It's like 3 years ago. How old are you? I just turned 20 in January. It's crazy. I'm old. I'm an old man now. Oof. Okay, so here's an overlapping biome that I'm gonna produce right here. Yeah, there's a lot of forests just near each other, but I mean that makes sense, I think. I'm no ologist, treeologist, biologist, plant biologist, but I think it makes sense. And then this is where the oak goes a little far. Honestly, I don't want it to eat in this far. Even though that is a lot of room for dark oak. Yeah, this could go farther. The dark oak doesn't need so much space. Even though it will have the woodland mansion, the jungle still, it'll have a lake and my interpretation of a jungle temple. There. Now let's delete all this. What's the blue concrete for? That's for the snow. Because the thing is, these are different areas, but like this is gonna be spruce, but that's gonna be spruce. But this is gonna be snowy spruce. That's gonna be regular spruce that is not snowy, like pine or whatever. I guess snow, pine, and spruce and I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Anyways, is also gonna be part, because it's right next, like this river is gonna basically create the swamps, and there's gonna be a little bit of swamp here too, and so this is just like this cold area, because this is gonna be non-snowy, and this is gonna be ice spikes. This is gonna be ice ocean. This is gonna be snowy. This is gonna be spruce. This is gonna be like snowy plains. Oh, I should probably. Speaking of, I should actually mark out where. Here. So if this is beach. This is beach. This is plains. This is going to be snowy plains. And so if the plains are going to extend, this is going to be snow, but no trees or scattered trees. Okay, so thank you for accidentally reminding me that I need to mark out where the plains ends on this side. I mean, I don't technically need to, but, you know. So this is the plains area, decently large. So if you're standing here, yeah, you've got a decent area to work with. Honestly, this is a bit bigger than I think I originally anticipated to make the island. But it gives me enough room to do what I want to do, so no regrets. No regrets. And because I want decent area for the dark oak, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And then this is where it connects. I'm bad at placing. I'm trying to place quick, but then it's making me place poorly. It's like when I play or see people play Guess the Build on Hypixel. Like I'll play Guess the Build on Hypixel, and then I see people and they're like, they just start to just spam blocks because they're like drag clicking. They're trying to do it as fast as possible, but then because they're going so fast, it just doesn't work. They just waste so much time. It's funny. It's funny to watch. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty fun area to work with. I mean, this is gonna be kind of a stony shore area, so this actually kind of gets its own. This should actually get its own marker. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I mean, this can go to the edge. Why not? You know, like those gravel hills and kind of stony shores? That's what this will be. Okay, and then this is the overlap of oak forest. There should definitely be more overlap. There should be more overlap. This is paltry compared to the size of the oak forest. Oak forest doesn't need to be that big. Did I make the... I think I made the oak forest just too big. But then again, I don't know. It kind of divides certain key biomes. I think... I'm working with more space than I originally anticipated. Originally this was going to be like a lot more mini. P11 is here. Wow. Welcome, welcome. Why is your Java server outdated? It won't let me join. It says you aren't on... Yeah. I don't know if that's a problem with our VIA version or something. We just haven't updated the server. Because otherwise it would... I don't know. I don't know, just join on a different... Hey, text about my question when I was 24 minutes behind. If you're answered, could you re-answer? Yeah, sorry, yeah. I just haven't been, I've been really focused. It's hot in my room because my computer's been on for a while and my door's closed. I'm almost done with this. I did some seed too. Oh, you're from Sweden. That's what you're saying. Okay. And you did some... Not sure what you mean. So this is cherry blossom. This is oak. I want this to be dark oak. What I could do is I could make this a very thin, because I need a lot more room for dark oak. So I could make this a thin strip of, and curve it a little so it feels more natural. Thin strip of whatchamacallit. Birch. Sorry. My brain doesn't work. Man, you weren't excited when I joined. I'm sorry. I'm tired. My head hurts. Here's what I'll do. The oak will just be the... okay. I'm going to make this section for dark oak, and then oak can be just what's left. I think that's the better way to do it because I actually need a decent area. And let's change this curve a bit. What threw things off a little was the fact that was the stony shore bit, because that ate into one area which ate into another. So bro's already tired, isn't it? Like it's 12. Well, the thing is, it's just because I've had to focus on this for so long. It's just I need to recoup my energy a little. And I've been commentating. I've been just saying whatever comes to my mind, which takes some effort, I suppose. Okay, and then this is going to curve here. Perfect. Almost done. This is actually taking a lot longer than I expected. I didn't intend to take so much time with marking out the biomes, but I want it to be very specific. So then, because obviously when you're planning out the structure of something, it changes a lot. Okay, that's dark oak. I'd say that's enough room. It's actually kind of matching my plan pretty well, although I'm changing some things. So if this is oak right here, then this is spruce and oak in here. All right, that's spruce and oak. That's not a lot of spruce and oak though. Maybe I can like kind of like build out kind of a swath. Don't blame us. Looks good. Thank you. Your phone died? RIP. Well, you're still watching the stream, so that's all that matters. Is this how I want to do it? Is this everything? Is this all the, like, surface biomes? I mean, there are things, like, this is going to be mangrove, but, like, do I need to mark out the mangrove? Not exactly, since it's literally just, like, shore. Well, I'll mark it out. Why not? Because I suppose mangrove isn't just, like, attached to the shore. It can kind of extend a little past it. And it'd be cool to see mangrove roots just hovering over the void. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to see. There we go. That's mangrove. There'll be like a water temple, maybe like right here, or should I leave it here? Originally, I wrote for it to be here, but if it's gonna be, I probably prefer it be cold ocean. Maybe like some icebergs. No, let's not do ice. there can be a little bit of like there's ice spikes. There's going to be like a little frozen bit of the ocean. I don't need to be doing icebergs. That's, yeah, no. But let's probably put the ocean monument here. This is coral and the zombie stuff, the drowned cities things. This is stony shore, and probably some spikes with the thing. Ravine. So for, I guess, the people who want to speed run the game. I ended up making this bigger than originally planned. This was supposed to be like a intermediate zone between the oak and birch. This is jungle. This is acacia. This is beach. This is flower. Badlands. Desert. Mountains with the mountain shadow. All cold biomes. Witch hut and swamp. Yeah. Alright, this is the full plan. This is awesome. People are going to play this? Yeah, dude, I'm not just making this just because this isn't just a build series just to look good. This is a map. This is going to be, people are actually going to be able to play this. Hey, I get you're tired, but you're kind of low. Can't hear you too well. Love the content. Thank you. It may be, I'm sure this helps, but maybe your volume's a little too low. How many monitors do you have? Just 2. I used to have 3. 3 was perfect. Sometimes I needed 4, but like with this standing desk, like I can change it between standing and sitting. It doesn't have room for 3 monitors. Wait, how? Wait, when, how, where, who, why? It's like Skyblock on steroids. Yeah, I mean, the whole point is, the why is, it would just be a fun experience. People don't necessarily want to just play Skyblock. What if they want to play Skyblock, but with like access to everything in the game? You know, what if they want the limitation, but they don't want to be limited that much to just like a water bucket and a lava bucket? What if they want, and it'll look very visually appealing. People will be confined by the space, but not too confined. They'll have access to like the deep dark. They'll have access to all the various features in Minecraft. And it presents a unique situation. So that's why, because people enjoy it. I'll release it after the build series is done. Like, I'll be like, oh, it's on my Patreon for free. On the last episode, I probably won't put it behind like you have to sign up. I'll probably just put it on the page. So then you just go to my Patreon page. You don't even have to be a patron, not even free trial, and you'll be able to access it. Because you know, then people are like, some people are like, oh well, you know, I gave this away for free. Why not support them? And it's just a solid place to put it. Like, it just happens to be the easiest place to put it because it's the first link on my profile, or it's the first link on my link tree, and it's just the convenient place to put it. So it's like Skyblock, and you can actually create better builds instead of sticking to cobble and 2 wood types. Exactly. I like this concept. Your other builds have been very creative. Thank you. Yeah. And also why is because I know it will do very well as a series, as a build series. So, I mean, maybe I could be completely wrong because I thought Doomsday would do really well before the movie, but I mean, I can't complain. Like, the series of events is like, it's so perfect for a movie because everything went wrong. That's what makes it interesting. So I thought events and stuff, Doomsday did kind of well. Yeah. I mean, it definitely didn't reach my expectations, but maybe my expectations were too high. I love Skyblock, but I would probably play this. But I would probably play this a tad more. That's good. Alright, I mean, that's everything mapped out. I haven't mapped out sub-biomes, but the main thing is just so then I know where to build the ocean, I know where to place the mountains, I know where the desert goes, even though they're like sub-biomes like this within biomes. I know how to like portion it out right, so then I'm not crowding other biomes with certain biomes. This is enough of a marker. You should make this like an event, though. I could. For the funsies, I could. It does seem like a lot to organize, and I mean, if I can think of a killer premise for it, killer thumbnail and title, then sure. But as it stands, gonna be honest, probably not. So, yeah. But it's awesome to have this all mapped out. The main thing was just getting past the beginning, because the beginning was the main kind of struggle with getting the shape of the island and marking everything out. Whereas now I can be like, oh, now let's place a bunch of dirt blocks and saplings and add little details here and there. Like, that's a lot easier. Although working episode 2 is going to actually be pretty difficult too, because mini ancient city, I have to create caves, lush cave, a lava cave, caverns, dripstone cave, already have that actually, and then dungeons and mine shafts. So that's a lot of underground stuff to do, which is more difficult than the surface. But once I have that done, then this is going to be smooth sailing. Yeah, it's cool. It's like the Mojang map with the wool, but not with different island. But not with different islands. Not sure what you mean. Bro, my stupid speakers. Actually, it's not the speakers. It might be. And they're not stupid. They're great speakers. It's just sometimes they cackle. Is there still skulk caves already in there? Yes. I left some skulk, but I got rid of all the skulk above the deep slate line just because I want to put other things in here. So yeah, this will be enclosed by mountains. I'll flesh this out more. This will be more of like the dripstone stuff will actually just be more for when I yeah, whatever. Bro, did someone say something about server? Oh, you said bedrock. That's fine. Like the wool collection map. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Well, okay, actually, wait, I forgot. Before I end the stream, I forgot there's actually one big motivation. I'll leak one final thing. And it regards prior MC. Because I decided that I'll probably use this for prior MC. And the reason is for long-term growth of we love leaks. For long-term growth of prior MC, players need an island system. Think like Skyblock, but not actually Skyblock. This would be a lot different from Hypixel Skyblock, but borrowing some like the best things, I guess. Not even borrowing, it just happens to be similar in certain regards. Because I think if players build on a base, I'll tell you, because I'm not going to tell you, this isn't the interesting part about why this is going to be cool. Because there's going to be much more to it that'll make it like mind-blowing and really cool. But at its core, players will be able to build their bases on islands. Anything in the main world is not permanent because we will have regular like resets for like updates and stuff. So then this protects player builds through updates and griefing and all this stuff by having their own island. And so I want people to have a preset island, and then they can choose from different ones. And maybe like this one can be like, if you have a certain rank, you can like preset your island as like this entire build. Or you can have like different versions if you want different things. Or maybe this is accessible to everyone. Maybe this is the default island. So then people can get kind of this is what actually spawned the idea for this, is because I wanted like people to be able to have like not make it exactly a Skyblock experience, but still have the benefit of you contain each player's base. So then the server can exponentially grow because you can host the bases on different servers and different, and it takes up less space because then you don't have just some massive overworld that like is like 30 million terabytes if you have a ton of players, and people don't get cramped. And then the overworld serves it more of an exploration function. So, and it's more like anarchy in the overworld, if that makes sense. Like you can kill whoever you want in the overworld because, whatever. You'll kind of have to copy my base, though. Yeah, we will copy people's bases. That's the thing. That will be a bit of a process. So, because we don't want to, like, basically reset everyone's stuff. That would be whatever. So, the plan is, for at least now, like, we will copy people's bases to their island. Yeah. Because when people work very long on something, it's like, oh, you deleted it. Which we've had to do resets before and it sucked, but like it was necessary. But this is my solution to never have to reset people's builds ever again, unless if they build it in the overworld where they know, like the main world where they know like, okay, their stuff is subject to get deleted. You could do different sizes for different ranks in terms of island size, perhaps. High and buy. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, as far as your potato base, that's actually a massive base. We'll probably have to figure out a specific way for your base to fit it into Sky Island. That's something we'll have to figure out. Right. I suppose we're done. I can end the stream. Supposed to. The next thing I have to work on is something that's also for a future thing that I have not mentioned yet. I work on so many random things. I mean, they're not random, but I'm not leaking it. No, this is actually something I can't leak. That I can't mention anything about. But, I can't. I'm sorry, P11. Like, I literally can't. I literally can't say what it is. It sounds awesome. I'm a minute or two behind stream. Well, stream is ending, so... Because, I did the thing. But yeah, let's just say... it's not really directly Minecraft related. But, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't mention it. But I just thought it would be funny to mention that, like, it's another thing that I'm doing that, like, yeah. So, yeah, I can't say. And then after that, let's see. After that, treadmill. Got to make sure I'm active. I'm moving on the days that I'm not lifting. Other things like that. All right. It's been a great stream prior. I enjoyed the VIP experience. That's good. All right. Well, save and quit. I appreciate all you guys for watching.